I'm Dr. Karen Perkins, and we are live in Newport Beach at the Speaking Empire Amplify event, and I am so excited because I get to be with the woman who is the one and the only Mai Vu, who is actually an expert on helping other women find their power and their strength, and I love this book, okay, and you can tell people have already adored it. The Divorced Mom's Guide to Dating, How to Be Loved, Adored, and Cherished. Now, May, I heard a little bit about your story, but I'd really appreciate it if you would tell me what inspired you to write this book.
Well, I've been a coach for over 20 years. I'm actually the first Asian certified coach in the world.
Wow.
Yes. And I've helped many women across the world to build their life. And I was some hot shot, And then about 10 years ago, my marriage fell apart. And I could not believe it, that something so solid like that and like me could let that happen. It took me about 4 years to recover and understood what happened for me. And then I realized that that was the last thing that I needed to put my whole entire body of work together, to really understand what it takes for a strong, independent women who are up to big things in the world to be able to do that and still have love. And not just love, but to be loved, adored, and cherished in our life. My ex-husband really did love me, but I didn't know how to let him adore and cherish me. And that was the thing that broke the marriage apart.
Yeah. Well, I understand and I've heard that there are women around the world that have taken this book, gone into their closets and read it cover to cover.
Yeah.
And it's been life-altering for them.
Apparently there's a lot of embarrassment and shame to be the divorced mom, So a lot of women buy this book and they go in the closet because they're stuck in a relationship that is not working for them. It may be their second relationship, their marriage broken, and now they're dating someone, and then they're still repeating the same old patterns. So reading it was not such a kosher thing for them. Anyway, but they went into the closet and read cover to cover, and then they emailed me and said, "Oh my gosh, your book changed my life. You really understood my pain and what I'm going through. And you're also giving me a way out, a way forward." Yeah.
You're giving me the strength to follow my path.
Yeah. And can I show you something?
Would you please?
So this is a picture of me a year before my marriage fell apart. I thought that to be a good woman and a good wife and a good mom, I had to be strong and I had to just be practical, sacrifice, let everyone go first, that kind of thing. But that was the thing that killed my marriage. And until I find myself, my softer side, my vulnerable side, that's when everything turned around.
So, I understand, and you've been coaching and speaking for over 20 years. What are some of the things that I could contact you and say, help me with, besides the book and having gone through divorce? If I haven't gone through divorce, but I haven't found my voice, can you help me with that as well?
Yeah, that's the funny part. Even though my marketing is very niche to divorced moms, half of my clients are actually married moms, because married moms are in the worst shape because they're stuck in a relationship where they have to look like it's working. So they're silently dying inside. They secretly wish that they could escape and divorce, but the cost of that is so high, so they can't, and they don't really want to. And what happened is in 6 months, their marriage actually turned around, and they saved their marriage. So even though I market to divorced moms, and talking about dating, it really is about relationship and how you can apply this concept in your life, in your love, and in your business too.
Okay, if you were to give me one hint or tip of how I could change my life, what would that be? Yeah, I know, share a secret.
Right? Well, it has to be my signature concept, which is there are 3 parts inside us that we don't know about. And we only know one part, and that part is the hardworking woman part. And that part, sacrifice, puts everyone first, walk on eggshells, trying to please everybody. But there are two other parts inside us that will partner with us and turn everything around and make life so much better for us. So you gotta read my book to find out who the other two parts are.
Okay, so we want to read the book, and again, it is The Divorced Mom's Guide to Dating.
And it's a bestseller.
It's a #1 bestseller. How to be loved, adored, and cherished.
Yeah.
And that is so important. So they can get it on Amazon,
Yeah.
Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
They can get it all over the place. So you want to get the book, but how do they contact you outside of getting the book?
I'm easy. You can find me on Facebook. I'm really open on Facebook. Mai Vu Coach. MAIVU. Only 5 letters. Coach. Mai Vu Coach on Facebook.
May, you are an inspiring woman, and I adore you, and I cherish you, and being in your presence, I feel adored and cherished.
Thank
and I
you.
know that I am worthy of that.
Yeah.
From having known you. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you
that.
so much for that.
May, thanks for being with me today, and thank you so much for sharing this important information, topic, and love with everybody out there.
It's my honor. Thank you.